Now then, guys, welcome to Strauss Gaming. I'm Luke. This is episode 1 of season 3 of my Leicester City Let's Play on Football Manager 2018. And what seems to be a very long pre-season, I finally got through it, got my transfers sorted, and ready to get this season underway. First things first, I'm just going to go straight into my transfers. When it loads up, let's transfer history. Let's have a quick look. Just ignore the left-hand side of the page for a minute. We'll just go on the outs. £29 million, well, £29.5 million of players sold the beginning of this season. A couple of them that I kind of mentioned I wanted to go. A couple of them I just kind of cashed in a little bit on their age. First one, obviously there was a couple of frees. Went out, where is it? A couple of loans, a couple of frees. Right, first one, Iborra. He's had 2 very good seasons for us. If we have a look, 7 rating and just under a 7 rating. Fairly solid player for us in that central midfield role. But he's aging. He was 31. I got 14, just over 14.5 million for him. And for that age of a player, and for what I've bought in, I think, yes, bargain. Another player to go is Islam Samani, whatever his name is. Anyway, I've sold him for 10 million. He's 31 years old. Yes, he could have actually probably played this season and scored for us a few goals. If you have a look at the past 2 seasons, he's played 21 games both seasons, scored 10 goals in his first season, only 6 in his second season. His average rating is dropping, and with him being aging, I just thought I'm going to have to get rid of him. I need to bring in my young talents. I've got Chris Scott, who's coming through the ranks, who looks like he's going to be good. But we'll go into that in more detail. Musa has gone out finally. I've sold him for 3.1 million. I think we're paying a bit over the wage. I'm not really that bothered. He's just crap, so I'm just getting rid of him. Fuchs is another one I've got rid of. A bit controversially, really, I think, in my mind. 1.4 million, but again, he's aging. He would have done a job for us this season, but we didn't really need him. Andy King, I think we've sold him, or we just sent him out on loan. No, we've sent him out on loan to Preston, which was funny because pre-season we actually had a testimonial against him, for him even, and he wasn't here. So, and Danny Simpson's gone out on loan as well. So, a couple of players on loan, pretty decent. Right. Let's get into the signings. We've bought in Hendricks, a decent midfielder, and he can play in defence. 4-star player. He's 24, and he can play pretty much in the centre. He can play as a defensive midfielder, and he can also play as a centre back. He's not accomplished as a centre back, but his stats with his passing, his tackling's only 12. But if needs be, we struggle, he can go there. We're not going to need him really to play centre-back. A fee of 17 million, the highest transfer we paid, but I think he'll do a job. Obviously, with a ball going, he's going to do well. The next big signing I had, and was a bit of a panic buy really, was Rob Holding for 16.25 million. Only reason why, I had both Maguire and Gibson saying they're wanting to leave the club. One of them, I can't remember which one it was now. I think it was Maguire. I think it was Liverpool that were meant to be interested. Maguire said, yeah, I want to go to Liverpool. I agreed. If they gave me a decent offer, I'll let him go. It didn't really happen. They came in with a stupid £20 million bid for Harry Maguire. I wasn't having none of it. I wanted 60 million for him. If they wanted to get my top English centre-back, they're going to have to pay big money for him. It didn't happen, and then he just came back and said, boss, I'll stay at the club. So I bought him Rob Holding as well for 16.25 million. He's 3 stars, 3.5-star potential. I think I've overpaid a little bit for him. Gibson and Maguire are going to be my starting 2. He's on 55 grand a week. He's worth 19 million. He didn't play for Arsenal at all. He's played 3 games in the past 2 seasons. I don't know how he's going to be, but he's going to be a good backup for us. He's going to play the cup games. He'll do all right. Right. we've bought in a goalkeeper as well. Paul Lopez, 24, 3-star potential, 3-star ability, 3.5-star current potential. He looks like he's going to be a decent backup goalkeeper for us. Michael's not getting any younger, and the other lad I bought in just wasn't that great last season. So we need another goalkeeper, and there we go. We've got it. And then who else we bought in? Right, this one, I don't know why I've done it, and I'm probably going to regret buying him, but Fellaini was on the market. He's valued 10 million. I think I've just paid 6.5 for him, so which isn't too bad. Again, it's another kind of position, another body for the midfield role, for the attacking midfield role, even though he's not accomplished at that. But he's another body. He's got Premier League experience, and we need to try and do well. We need to push now and start really pushing to try and get Europe and get further up this table. A quick one, I've bought in another left back, and I'm going to absolutely destroy this guy's name because I don't have a clue. 6 million from PSG. Kazawa, I'm going to go with, or Kazawi, I don't know. But anyway, decent left back. He's going to replace Fuchs. He's better than Chilwell at the minute because we, defence-wise, I think we were struggling a little bit on the left back position. So, yeah, he's going to come in. He's going to go straight into the team, and hopefully he does a good job. He's on 100 grand a week. He needs to do well for us. I think last season he played a bit for PSG, actually. 16 games, 7 rating, 7.12 rating as well, season before. So, yeah, I think it's a quality player we've bought in. And then on loan, we've bought in Adrian Silva from Man City. With Samani leaving, I wanted to bring in another decent top goal, well, a goal scorer, to be honest with you. I know Vardy last season just missed out on being a top goal scorer in the Premier League. Again, I've said this a lot. He's aging. He's 31, 32. I can't see him doing it this season for us. So I've brought in Silva. Hopefully, he does the job for us. We've also got Iniacho and Vardy. So, fingers crossed, it should be pretty decent. I'm toying on maybe loaning out Chris Scott this season. I wanted to play him more, but I think I may loan him out now, looking at the team and looking at what we've got for kind of backup options. So yeah, that is pretty much my transfers. A quick look at pre-season, and we did win a few games. We lost. Well, we drew against Birmingham, which was a bit worrying. Then we had this friendly cup and we got beat. We lost on penalties. Then we won on penalties to finish third. Then Coventry, which we only won 3-1. Another 1-0. Well, Harry King's testimonial. We won 1-0 just. It didn't look that great, but it was a testimonial. I wasn't really that bothered. But then we played Napoli and won 6-0. Fingers crossed that has given us the boost for today's game that's going to be in there against Everton. So if we quickly go into the tactics, there's going to be a few tactics. I'm not going for the 3 at the back. I might bring it in at some point, but I don't really want to bring it in. I'm going to go for the 4-4-2 diamond, the 4-1-2-3, the pretty much the 4-3-3. Bring it in, but I'm going to start with the 4-2-3-1. It worked for us last season. On attacking, I don't know. I might try and control the game, to be honest with you, and just see how it goes against Everton. I'm hoping we'll get a win. We are away, so trying to control the match away probably going to be a bit difficult. Also, just a quick one. Obviously we'll go through the team. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to start at right back with Maguire and Gibson. Who paired, we did really well last season for us again. Kazawa is going to be at my left back. Then we've got Wilshere and Ndidi in the middle. Wilshere wanted more football as well. He was another one linked for a move away, and I was ready to sell him, but the bid wasn't quite right, so I didn't let him go. We've had Januzaj is going to be playing as an inside forward. Mares did pick up an injury, and he's out for another 4 weeks to 3 months. He broke his leg, I think it was. Yeah, broken leg in pre-season. Wasn't great. And Vardy's just coming back from an injury as well. Shobi as the shadow striker. We saw him play there last season. It did really well, and I think he can only do better things this season. Demarai Gray as a winger, just out on that left. He did, again, another solid job for us last season. and then Silva up front as a complete forward. Bench wise, I'm a bit worried that I don't have the likes of Ben Chilwell on the bench, Tajan as well. Again, another decent player, well, decent-ish player, but he's just not on the bench, and they're going to struggle. Daniel Amartey wants to have more football, so I'm going to probably start playing him a little bit more. 3-star player, it was already here, so I don't really know why I've bought in kind of Fellaini. We've got Hendricks as well, will come on, but Lewis Holtby as well on the bench, Vardy, and Iacho. So the bench is looking stronger than it ever did from last season, and then we've got the young talents coming through. Obviously, Glenn Middleton played a few games at the end of last season. He's a hot prospect, and I need to start kind of bringing him in. He's 19. If he's not getting the games, he's not going to develop. His stats look pretty decent, so he's going to start making some appearances throughout the season, depending on how we get on. But let's get straight into this match. We need to. I can't remember where we finished last season. Was it 9th? We need to really improve. We had a very good start to the season, and then we just couldn't finish it. Again, we had a poor run of form near the end of the season, and, well, not what we needed. We moved down the table. We eventually finished where we were meant to finish, but just, again, it just wasn't what we needed. We need to now, because I want to win the league. That's the whole aim of this little series, is to win the league, and at the minute, I feel like it's a long way off. We've got a lot to do. Like a secondary objective, I want to win the FA Cup. We ain't even got close to that yet either. So I'm a bit... I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, we have had injuries as well pre-season. I will go through that. Kasper Schmeichel is injured. Lopez got injured as well. Luckily, he's back and can play now. And I've realised I haven't put anyone on the bench to cover him. So that's going to be a problem, because in pre-season, that game we actually lost, we had an injury to Schmeichel and then an injury to Lopez. And because I didn't have another goalkeeper on the bench, Daniel Amartey went in goal, and it ended up obviously 1-1, went to penalties, and we weren't going to win on penalties without a proper goalkeeper in goal. That's why we lost, and we were winning as well up to that point before they got injured. And I tell you what, I do keep forgetting to do, and I need to remember, and I don't think I can do it now, is the opposition instructions. Here we go. Can I load it up? Here we go. Apply. There we go. I always forget to do that. It was more obvious in the last game because it was there. It was one of the screens before you moved on. This one, it's kind of hidden away, and I haven't used it for 2 seasons. Hopefully, if I start using it now, it will make things a lot better. It's 10 minutes in. We haven't conceded a goal. I'll take that. Team's looking all right, average rating wise. Nothing's bad's happened so far. We're trying to control the match. Possession wise, though, we're not controlling possession. I know that much. We've not had any shots, and the longer it goes on, I might put it onto attacking the closer it gets to the second half. Well, before the half-time whistle, we've had no shots. I am going to go attacking. We need to get into this game. I know we're away. There we go. Straight away to attacking. We've had a shot. 1 shot, 1 on target. It's not actually giving us a highlight yet, though. So it looks like we're going to have a highlight this first half. No, here we go. We're on the break, though. Gray picks the ball up. I thought he was losing it. It is being a bit laggy, so apologies for this, guys. Hopefully, here we go. It's back up and running again now. I don't know what that was doing there. But we've lost the ball, and hopefully we can win it back and get a goal, and it's not there. Highlight on the attack. I don't know what's going on here. Keane's played it back to Pickford. Bear in mind that Everton did just get promoted, and they were relegated a season before. So, newly promoted Everton this is. They've kept most of the players as well, but Kazawa's dispossessed and Everton's now on the attack. I feel like we should comfortably winning this game. Benteke, though, playing for Everton now, and Gibson's just given away a free kick. Luckily, it wasn't a yellow card, but Shobi there couldn't win the ball, lost out, and I feel like we're just looking a little bit out of practice. But Graves picked the ball up. Can he find anyone? Wilshere to Ndidi. To Shobi, he's finished it. He's found the back of the net. It is now 1-0. Breathe a little bit easier now, Luke. A nice victory in the first day of the season would be awesome, because I don't think I've done that yet. I think we've had 2 losses. In fact, I'm pretty sure Everton was probably one of the first games we played on this channel, but I don't know. I need to have a quick look. That was a good goal. Good play by the Leicester guys. Got the assist from Ndidi. Again, he's looking solid, Ndidi is. He's going to be a great player for us this season. His stats look incredible as well. But this is what we want. Silva's not having a good game, though, up front, really, is he? Might change his role up. I'm very pleased. I am not far from pleased. I'm happy. Keep it going. Right, Silva. What else can he do? He's on a 6.3. I'm going to put in as an advance forward and just see if that makes any difference. It's better than being... Well, he's better at being a complete forward than a advance forward. But let's just see if he suits that role a little bit better. They're on the attack straight away from the kickoff, and luckily we have defending it. I don't like that also Trent Alexander-Arnold is on a yellow card. Last season, I think when I bought him in, he got himself sent off, I think, in the first game. So it's not looking good. But we've won the ball back. Wilshere has found Gray. Gray's found Silva. Can he push it across to Shobi? Is he going to get his second goal? He has. That is 2 goals for Shobi, and things are looking up. If we can get a good season out of him this season, that's going to be class. That was an excellent tackle as well. Was that? That was Shobi as well with the challenge to Silva, and I don't know why it's just lagging a little bit. So again, apologies, guys. I don't know what's really going on, but that was another decent goal. 2-0 up. 50 minutes. Gray with the. It's going to be 3-0. Ben Gibson with the third goal from the free kick. I'm going to make a quick sub. I'm not enjoying Silva being on a 6.8. It's his first game, first competitive game for Leicester City. I'm going to bring on Vardy, the top goal scorer from last season for us, and just to show him that he's not here to sit on the bench this season. He is here to play games as well. But he's got some competition. Let's see, anyone else looking a bit tired? Harry Maguire, Kazawa's looking a bit tired. But not doing too bad. Ben Gibson, though, has got an injury. So, here we go. Instead of Thomas Callas on the bench now, Rob Holding can come on. Which, again, is pretty decent. I think Callas is more of a cut player, really. He was there as a backup last season, and he's still the backup now, but we've got a backup in with him. But again, injuries though. Pre-season, I think Vardy didn't play 1 game pre-season. Just due to being injured. That was a quick free kick taken by Everton now. They're on the attack, and good save. I might bring it back down to control. And let's just pause it. I might try and retain possession a little bit more now. Retain possession, play it out of defence. Can we hold this game? Can we actually see out a game without them conceding, without us conceding, keep a clean sheet and just see what happens? Shobi's looking a bit tired. I may bring on Hendricks. I believe that's probably what I'm going to go do. Shobi's on a 9. He's looking good. Do I take him off? He's had a good game. I don't know whether to drop it into that position and bring on Hendricks, or just bring on Hendricks. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put him out on the wing, because that's what he can play. That's another role he can play. Gray's not having a great game. Bring on Hendricks. The deep lying playmaker on defend. Just leave everything else how it is. And let's see if we can see it out and get the clean sheet. Hendricks making a debut as well. So far, I know it's only against Everton who've just been promoted. It's looking pretty decent, I'm just going to say. Right, Januzaj's been pretty quiet this game. Wilshere couldn't find the pass, though. Out to Shobi on the wing. Not great. Holding's picked up. Hendricks is now found Shobi. He's looked for Vardy. Vardy's picked the ball up. Can Vardy get a goal? No. And like at the end of last season, he could not get that on target. He was on 22 goals for ages last season, and I think he only ended up finishing on 23, I think. I'll go and check that in a minute. But yeah, it wasn't that many goals. Well, it was a few, but for where he was halfway through the season, he could have got a lot more. Could have easily scored 30 goals last season, but he bottled it, and yeah, it didn't happen. But all in all, 3-0, Ben Gibson and Shobi getting on the score sheet. What more can we ask for? Hopefully, this is going to be a start of a good season. We're going to win a cup, League Cup, FA Cup, whichever one, hopefully, fingers crossed. Win the league? Doubt it very much. But this episode is now dragging on, so let's have a quick look at the schedule, see when we'll come back. What shall I do? I'll come back and play the Chelsea game. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. If you've liked it, give us a thumbs up. Yeah, anyway, see you in a bit. Bye.